Up this Friday with a few laughs. Comedian, designer, actress, author, and singer are just a few ways to describe our next guest. Of course, we're talking about Margaret Cho. She's headlining at Helium Comedy Club this weekend, and she made time to stop by our couch this morning. Margaret, thank you so much for being here in Buffalo.
Thank you.
And I want to start off, you do so many things. We're going to talk about your comedy right now. You've had a lot of success, so what do you think it is about comedy that you just connect to?
I just love it. I mean, I knew I wanted to be a comedian, and I realized, I think, 1983, which was the year I started to do it, almost. I started in 1984, but my inspiration was Joan Rivers. When I first saw her in 1983, it made a huge impact. She hosted Saturday Night Live and was amazing, and we became friends, and I think she had the greatest influence in my life, and you know, it's still hard to think about her as gone.
Absolutely. Now, do you find that through your comedy you relate to her? Do you think there's a little bit of Joan Rivers' style in your style?
Well, she would say to me, you know, we are a lot alike because we were ugly in high school. And I'm like, wait a second, you speak for yourself. She was like, no, you and me were both the same. We were ugly in high school, and now we got all the power. And I'm like, I guess that's true.
And I'm glad that you mentioned power, because one of the things a lot of people like about your comedy is that you not only make people laugh, but you encourage them to think. You talk about human rights issues, gender issues.
Yeah.
Do you think it's important to use your platform to spread your opinions and get that conversation going?
Oh, absolutely. And this show that I'm doing right now is all about that. It's all about the disproportionate violence against women we've been seeing everywhere, all over the world, and it's frustrating, and I'm getting really, I think, freaked out about it. And so the show is called There's No I in Team, but there is a Cho in Psycho.
A little play of words, yes.
But it's the whole point is, like, we can get crazy angry. We can get crazy angry to find a way to empower ourselves. I think it's an important thing, so it's a good show.
Now, for a comedian, when you're feeling that anger, but you want to channel it into something that's going to make people laugh, is there a fine line between honoring the conversation and poking fun at it?
I don't know. We'll see. It's all pretty immediate, you know. It's all about, for me, entertainment is just a lifelong thing, and it's something that I've been doing for 30 years, and something that I think it's pretty intuitive, so you figure it out.
And really, when you're talking about serious issues, it's so much easier to have that conversation when you're laughing about them. For people that are gearing up to come to your show tonight, you have 2 shows tonight, 2 shows tomorrow.
Yeah.
What can they expect to hear about? What can they expect to see?
This is me at the craziest, wildest. It's the cutting edge. I think it's the depths of comedy. We're all coming from a very dark place. Comedians are doing great work now because our father and our mother are dead. Robin Williams is dead. Joan Rivers is dead. We're all out on the road trying to keep it together. So I think this is the best time to go see comedy, is we are just keeping it alive, and I feel really confident and joyous about it.
And you're on the road right now. You're excited for the touring. I asked you before the interview, what is one thing you're excited to do? You said touring.
Yeah.
What makes touring such an exciting thing to do?
I think it's because it's just the immediacy of what I do as a performer. It's really my life, and that's what I've always done. And so this is like, I don't know, I think comedy for so many comedians now is more important than ever, because we have to honor people who are not here to do it. And so I'm really excited about it.
And you will be also filming a special that we'll be able to see in some form soon.
Yeah.
But right now in Buffalo, for people that want to come out, talk to you, see you perform, where can they do that?
They can come to Helium. I'm there tonight at 7:30 and 10, and tomorrow 7:30 and 10.
All right, well, thank you so much for joining us on the couch today. I know today is a very busy day for you, but we're going to head back over to see what Lauren is up to.